Hello everyone and welcome back to WolfQuest, where we are here with Badger, Ember, and the Fairies Fall Pack, and we have a problem. Oh good? Okay, that's a good thing. Now I'm sending these guys in the den because I've been watching the territory overnight, and yep, that is not good. So we left off with Soda Butte doing a hex invasion, and they took 3 hexes right into the middle of our territory here. Ember likes to mark right outside the den, I have noticed. But yeah, that is not gonna fly. That is a very big issue. We are definitely gonna want to go deal with that as soon as we can. Oh good, my minor injuries healed. Yeah, that's not something we want to allow, because if we leave these hexes like this, they are absolutely gonna be invading deep into our territory. Like I said, I don't really want to worry about pushing closer, because like we have these hexes. I probably will try to still reinforce these, but I don't want to worry about taking these 2 here, because those are right next to their home hex. They're gonna fight super hard to get those back. So until we are done with home sites for the year, it's not gonna matter. Oh yeah, we've got a baby right here. You know what? I'm not gonna say no to that. If we can happen to find enough babies to get some food, that's gonna be a good thing, you know, if we can stumble on them just like that. Do you want to eat that one, Ember? There we go. But yeah, I'm not gonna worry about claiming right next to their home hex until the home hexes go away for the year. And once that happens, hopefully we can claim that territory and keep it so that they choose a new home hex the next year. That's kind of my plan with that. But for now, we do need to get the hexes that they claimed back and probably reinforce some of the borders. I was really hoping they would go for those borders, but I guess this was a little closer, so it is what it is. We're gonna worry about taking those back now. Okay, we've got the 3 hexes back now. I'm gonna wait a little bit to reinforce them and see if we can just do a sneaky with marking the scent posts again when we come back after 4 hours. I want to be careful because we do not have much affinity. We didn't actually get to boost it up as far as I was hoping we would, because it ran down so far the last time, so we want to be mindful of that. Oh, I don't want to be in their territory. I'm just gonna really quickly kind of sweep around here, and my hope is that we will find enough little things to hunt and to eat that we won't have to worry about, oh, do we want to go after this guy? It's in Stranger Wolf territory. Yeah, but hopefully we'll find a few more babies or something similar so that we can just finish those up, or finish off our food that way and not have to worry about doing a full hunt. Oh good, we found another baby here. I was starting to get a little bit worried. We actually decided in the name of affinity to send Ember back to the den, so she is there right now. That should prevent the affinity situation from getting worse, although I can't stop the scratching that we're starting to see. But I think we'll be alright with no babies leaving the den at least. Now I'm going to try to get my own food up just a little bit. The pups are hopefully well fed too. Yeah, they're pretty well fed, but I'm still going to see if I can bring back something, and we'll try to mark these slightly weakened hexes too. Ooh, okay, we made it back. I'm very, very glad that I sent Ember back ahead of us, although is she in the den right now? She might be. Because otherwise I think these guys would have started to scatter for the hills. Oh no, I think she is out. She's just buried in name tags? Yeah, there she is. Good, good. Alright, I'm gonna get these guys eat, and then we'll get some rest. It's gonna be time to journey to the rendezvous pretty soon, but I don't know if they're gonna be quite large enough for us to start investigating that by morning. Okay, I'm gonna send these guys in the den because I heavily suspect we're gonna have something. Yep, that would make sense. Come on. Oh, 84. I'm not sure that I like that you are still out right now. Oh, they're coming from this way. Let's see if we can scare them off. No! No, 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 what the heck? Oh my gosh, Ember! Ember! Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness gracious. Grab, please. Grab pup, please. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. I just knew that was gonna not go well. Holy cow, are we on one? Oh my gosh. How does that keep happening? I genuinely don't know. This is, in all of the time that I've been playing WolfQuest, that has never happened, and now we've had it in 2 consecutive series. Holy cow. Oh my gosh, that is one lucky pup. This is the pup that was just sick too. I don't know if he recovered. That is one Lucky pup. And it did the lock-on thing again, too, where I clicked to lock on right as it swapped, and then I went running the other way, and it didn't actually target. Alright, well that was terrifying. Let's see if we have territory that needs marking, probably over here. And get some food, and maybe see if we can find a rendezvous site, because we're gonna have to figure that out. Oh great, they're all closer to rival pack territory, so we're probably gonna want to go to the one that's a little bit more north there. Well, that's terrifying. Okay, we've supposedly got a leftover carcass up ahead. It looks like we do. I'm gonna see... Okay, there's not a lot here, so we may still want to find other food, but what I'm hoping we can do is not sleep the full night here. I might chance it. I think we're gonna chance it and go back. Oh goodness, the itching. I am definitely ready to leave for the rendezvous, that is for sure. But if we look at our pups here, we have 14.8 and 14.6. So I highly suspect that we are gonna hit the time to leave like basically overnight. So if we can get close to full food, there's the den there. I think it's gonna be better for us to just sleep the night. And then hopefully we'll be able to leave in the morning and have a full energy bar to do it with. There we go. Alright, I'm glad that I did that because now I've got basically a full sleep meter to try and get there. Oh nice, it's daytime too. Okay, that's a little easier than making the journey at night. I guess as the seasons are changing, the days are getting a little bit longer, but I'm not going to be complaining about that, that's for sure. Is 84... 84 is still pretty weak, so we might want to carry him. But we've officially made it out of the den site on Unforgiving. That's a pretty good feat, I think. I'm proud that we've made it this far, but as we've seen, things can definitely go wrong at a moment's notice, and I'm very nervous about how close this rendezvous site is to Stranger Wolf territory. Well, that's fun. Yeah, I think they're primarily trying to claim their territory over here, so I honestly almost wonder if in Young Hunters it would be beneficial to go over there and try to unclaim their territory so that hopefully they move. But we can worry about that later. Right now we just need to focus on surviving until we get to that point in the first place, and while we've made it thus far with all 5 pups, the scariest season is yet ahead of us. We have not faced growing pups, and I think that with the pups probably getting pretty hungry, that's gonna tend to be somewhat of an issue. That I think could be the make or break for us. Which I think is good, because that's supposed to be the season with the highest lethality for pups, and so far that's not really what it feels like the game tends to do, and so if that does end up being the most perilous season, then I'm scared, but I'm all for it. I think that'll make it a fun and interesting challenge here. We're just gonna dunk 86 in the creek there as we try to cross. Oh my goodness, the problem is if we have to pick somebody up to go across because they're hesitating, then everybody else jumps in the creek with us and we don't actually make it to the other side. There we go. All right, where's 84? In the event of a surprise attack, there's still a lot of stuff that one-shots, but I don't want to put his luck to the test twice. Oh, this is the rendezvous. Alright, sure, I don't know what creek this is, but I think we'll just call it Creek's Edge. It's kind of right on the edge of the creek here, and, yeah, I'm not very creative with these names, but you know what, they fit, and I feel like that's kind of, I don't know, to me, whenever I think about this kind of stuff, you think about, not that wolves would be naming stuff in real life, but you think about kind of like those nature-y descriptive names. That's kind of always the vibe that I get, and it's how you see for a lot of the names in Yellowstone as well, so I think it works. Let's feed these guys, and then our affinity is full, thankfully, so well, we can't feed them all that much anyway. That's fine, I think. We should still be able to take Ember and try to head out again. Let's send these guys in the grass here. Looks like they finished up that food. And we will try to maintain the full territory, even though we're much closer to the edge of it now. I think it's still going to be worth having because it'll give us a much bigger place to roam around in Young Hunters. Is this? Oh, that's a vole. I was like, is that like a baby bison or something? But no, that makes sense. We are at the rendezvous now. Oh, great. That's not what we want to see here. Oh. It's like this way. They're literally right next door. As much as I would like to ignore this, I don't think we have the luxury to, and this is exactly my concern with having these rendezvous. I didn't know that the rendezvous configuration was going to be like this. Okay, they're going to that. I think we've got to go deal with it. Now, we're not going to have much stamina to do it with. At least we're not injured from hunting, but... yeah, I think we're gonna have to go and deal with this because otherwise we're gonna be in for some trouble here. So let's see if we can go track these guys down and hopefully they will not be too numerous and we'll be able to chase them off. I'm betting that there's gonna be 3 though. If any of them are weak, maybe we will try and kill one of them off, but I don't know. We'll see. This could be kind of a challenge. Yeah, they're right in this hex here. There's no way that they're further than that. Oh, they're inbound. I stopped to rally here because, as some of you guys noticed the last time, and you are correct about this, stamina, when you do less damage when you're lower stamina, and I'm not used to the stamina drain on accurate. You can kind of, Unforgiving. But yeah, when you can kind of just crunch your way through it, and they're all going after Ember, that's not good. You can kind of just crunch your way through it on lower difficulties, but that's not nearly as possible here. We have to be careful to kind of bodyguard a little bit. You are not as weak as I would like you to be. There's one that was pretty weak, though. You're gonna try to get on my tail there. It was this one, I think, 602. We can get enough damage on 602, but again, we've got to watch the stamina because, as you can see, it's just really not regenning here. Now, let's see if we can stop you from running. I don't know if we're gonna have the stamina for it, though, is the main thing. Because you can see how quickly it drains and how fast it, or not how fast it regens, how slow it regens. Okay, the others are trying to come back to fight here, too. Yeah, we're just not very able to keep a good hold on this guy. And I don't think this guy is one of the leaders either. So even though this will still be good for reducing their numbers, that is not necessarily a threat to the pack itself. I think we can kill him, though. He is quite weak, and if we get our stamina up far enough... Ember's running in, too. She's definitely on the aggressive right now. Can we get a good bite? Yeah, we're doing pretty well. Chased him off again. They're gonna be in their own territory soon, which is really not what I would like. Now look how fast our stamina goes down. It's gonna be rough trying to get a good bite. There we go. There we go. I think he's got one of the new coats too, which is a shame because he's a real pretty wolf, but picked the wrong fight here. You are very full health, but you are limping. Out of curiosity, this is probably a real bad idea, but we are gonna sleep soon, so this might be worth it. We'll see. Oh, you're back in your own territory now. Those are bison. We definitely do not want to be picking a fight with those guys or having them pick a fight with us. There's, that's bad. They're definitely interested in coming after us here, so we gotta be careful. We are down to about half now, although we are doing a lot more damage than we're taking. This is good. The thing with the damage numbers on these difficulties is they can either work for you or against you, because I'm pretty sure everything deals more damage. So it's not just that enemies deal more damage to you. you deal more damage to them, which means that if you can swing that in your favor, then you can use that to your advantage. However, you're less likely to be in situations where that is favorable, and I wouldn't be risking this if I didn't know we were like done hunting for the day. We've already got more than enough food. Oh, we're gonna be running out of stamina real quick here, though, is the problem. Come on, you gotta be low on stamina too. There's no way you aren't. I'm risking myself past half here, and the pups are also at threat of leaving the grass soon, so we can't keep fooling with this for much longer, but we are quite close to the rendezvous as is. Is this guy the male leader? I think he would be. No, he's actually a subordinate. Okay, well this is a lot less helpful than I thought it was gonna be. I probably wouldn't have gone after him if I didn't think he could be the leader here. But we'll weaken this so that it gives him something to do. Okay, yeah, we 100% need to get back now. And we gotta mark this territory because did they destroy our scent post? They sure did. Alright, let's go find the area that needs marking and then get back. That was risky. I'm not sure if that risk is gonna pay off, but at least we have good food back at the rendezvous site already, so we don't have to worry about not being able to hunt. Okay, we need to be back to the rendezvous site like yesterday. This is really, really, really bad. Thankfully, we can see it, but we have definitely pushed ourselves to our limits here, and I was hoping that wasn't something we were going to have to do. In any case, though, here's hoping that it pays off for us. It seems so far like it has. I mean, we were able to kill 2 of the wolves from the pack that has been harassing us the most. I don't know how many wolves that they have in their pack to begin with, but we should be fine. Did they eat the... Oh, I think Ember had eaten the calf. All right. I might give them a little bit of food then. But it should be all right. They're not, nobody's super hungry. Well, maybe I'll give them 1 for, oh, that's where the calf went. Okay, you found it or eating it. We're fine then. I'll just bring that closer to the center of the site. But yeah, I think we are gonna go ahead and leave this off here for today because it is getting to be about that time again. We'll have to see if that action ends up having consequences because it certainly could. But here is hoping that it works out more in our favor than in theirs. For now, though, thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you've enjoyed the episode. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and I will see you guys next time. But until then, this is Jay. Over and out.